Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego here with your live stream on November 25th, 2024. November is almost gone. It's history. It's in the history books. It's almost December. Another month is gone, another month closer until you get your green card or your K1 visa, etc., etc. And I'm trying to get this process here started, and we're going to get these questions going. I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't work for USCIS. I don't give you any legal advice. I'm not a CPA. I don't give you any of that advice. But I got 10 years experience processing K1 visas and green cards and spousal visas. And Karina is her day off today. I'm trying to figure out why I can't read anybody's questions. Karina normally figures this stuff out. So let's see what this does. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. That's not working. We'll just wing it tonight. I'm here to answer your questions, and I've got this process. Here we go. Now I can see the questions. Good. Like I said, November 25th, 2024, it's almost December. It's almost Christmas, a couple of days away from Thanksgiving. If you are in the United States for the very first time, if you are here, just got here, or this year, this will be your very first Thanksgiving in America, then I'm sure you're going to be very thankful for everything that you have in this fantastic country of ours, the United States of America. Then it's going to be Christmas, and then you're going to be celebrating New Year's, and then you're going to be another year closer to when you file for your 10-year green card. And Everly Anderson is first up to bat. Good night, Diego. Greetings to you. And Karina just saying hi. Well, hey, what's going on, Everly? Karina's taking the night off. Monday is her night off, but she will be here Wednesdays and Saturdays, and then I'll be here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. But today she's taking the night off. She's watching us on the TV in the back room. And but she knows she's going to be able to see your questions, etc. I'm trying to figure out how this thing works, but I guess I don't know. I guess it's working. There we go. So what questions do we have? We got a few people watching. Today was a good day. Got a lot accomplished. Now, Karina's on her 2-year green card, okay? She's on her probationary green card. She's been in the United States since January 3rd, 2024. She's been here almost a year. And she has already put she's putting her 10-year green card package together because by March of 2026, she's going to be applying for her 10-year green card. So right here is what she's got together so far. Okay? That is the evidence that she has collected so far for her 10-year green card. Remember, the process doesn't stop at the 2-year green card. The process stops when you become a U.S. citizen. Everly Anderson, great blessings to you guys and your marriage union, God's union, continued guidance and protection. Well, that's a Mountain Dew salute, thanks to Larry. And Larry did stocked me up on Mountain Dew, plus all those super chats. And God bless you and your family also, Everly. And Francois is in the house. Francois Livingston. Good evening, Diego and Karina. Francois, good evening, Karina. Good evening, Francois and Hamid. Now, Francois, you're in upstate New York, and she went through the green card. She's going through the green card process right now. She got through the K1 visa part of it. Hamid survived the scary visa interview at the U.S. Embassy in United Arab Emirates, but he's from Morocco originally. So we're glad to see Francois, and you're just getting closer and closer until Hamid can file for his green card. But look, this is Karina's package so far for her 10-year green card. Okay? It's in a nice binder. This protects it from sitting. When it gets to USCIS, it's going to sit on a shelf for I don't know how long. And then all these document protectors are going to keep all of her documents from getting, let's suppose the sprinkler system goes off at USCIS and water comes out of the sprinkler system. Well, this will protect her documents, okay, from any contingencies at USCIS. Chris and Emil. Emil has landed yesterday. She's here with me. Well, hey, Emil, congratulations. Welcome to the United States of America from beautiful Thailand. I did Justice of the Peace at the courthouse today. Mountain Dew salute. And Judge will sign off for me on December 5th, Mountain Dew. What's the next step? Well, I hope you got lots of pictures at the courthouse on your wedding day. You got to include lots of pictures in your green card application. Okay, when you file for the green card in about 50 or 60 days, you got to include the marriage certificate. You got to include the pictures of your wedding and any pictures of a honeymoon, and any pictures between now and when you file for the green card, plus any pictures when you first started your relationship. A couple of pictures from each year that you were together. Okay, so you're going to have a series of pictures from when you started dating each other, etc., all the way up to your wedding and up to when you file the green card application. So you're at the courthouse. You got pictures together on the courthouse steps hopefully with people, not just by yourself, both, not just the two of you, but with other people also. Immigration want to see interaction of you with other people. That's what they're looking for. So then what's the next step? Well, in the next 50 or 60 days, you're going to put together a green card package, something along these lines right here. And then you're going to submit it for the green card, for the 2-year green card. And then you're going to keep the evidence. You're going to make copies of everything in your 2-year green card package. And you're going to use some of that for your 10-year green card application. Remember, this process is a continuing process. 2-year green card, 10-year green card, U.S. citizenship, and then you're done with immigration breathing down your neck. Okay? So start collecting evidence for your 2-year green card application. Get a file for the Social Security number. Get on the bank account. Get joint bank accounts together. Get on the electric bill, water bill, gas bill, like right here. Okay, Karina, right here. She's on the electric. She's on the trash bill, the gas bill, the water bill, the sewer bill. She's on all these different bills. Her name and my name are both together on these services, okay? Start putting together your green card application, Chris and Emil, for your 2-year green card application. Francois Livingston. Hamid received his Social Security card today. Didn't take long. Why does it say on the card valid for work only? Why? Because he doesn't have his work permit and he doesn't have his green card. Having a Social Security card in your hand, Francois, means that he can be put on your bank account. He can be put the electric company may need a Social Security number to put him on as a joint account holder with the electric company. It depends on where you live. But what it means, so here's Hamid's Social Security card. It says valid for work only with DHS authorization. Who is DHS? DHS is the Department of Homeland Security. So the Department of Homeland Security is going to give Hamid permission to work in the United States when he gets his green card or when he gets his work permit. No, DHS is Department of Homeland Security. Okay? DHS is Department of Homeland Security. Karina's taking the night off tonight. Department of Homeland Security, DHS. They're the ones that control who can and cannot work in the United States. Now, Hamid has his Social Security number. That's good. What you're going to do now is wait for you're going to start putting your green card package together for his 2-year green card. Start collecting the evidence over the next 40, 50, 60 days. Don't go past, I would say, 60 days. Put a copy of his Social Security card in the green card application. And then when you mail off for his green card or his work permit, when he gets his work permit, if you want to pay the money for it, then he can take his work permit and his Social Security card, you put them together, and that is permission to work in the United States by the DHS. So you cannot get a job in the United States with just a Social Security card. You can't do it. You got to have a work permit and a green card to go with it. Do you understand what I just said, Francois? Francois is giving congratulations to Chris and Emil. Double A. Hi, Diego. Had my interview today. Everything was good, but they asked me to scan petitioner's birth certificate on SEAC and also paste them to the original one, plus a copy by UMax. When can I scan it on SEAC? Do it today. You can scan it today. I'm surprised they asked you to do that. You didn't have the birth certificate with you at the K1 visa interview. But congratulations, by the way, for getting that over with. Mountain Dew salute for getting through that part of it. Francois, I don't think we're doing the work permit. No, so if you don't need it, okay, just don't waste your money. Francois, I understand, Diego, but I might need your guidance as I go forward, please, and thank you. I'm gonna go step by step, Francois, with you and Hamid, so you get your green card approved without having to go through another freaking interview. Okay, so you got a Social Security number. Okay, that's good. Then you make a copy of it, put it into a document. Now, like here's Karina's 10-year green card application. This is the beginning. It's going to be probably this thick. By the time we get ready to mail it, it's going to be like this. But right now, it's like this. So you want to start putting together his green card application, document protectors, go to Office Depot, get a binder like this, and then put it in document protectors. Now, you can read all over the place that, no, don't use document protectors. You need to protect your green card application while it's sitting at immigration, while you're waiting for immigration to adjudicate it. You need to protect the paperwork. Don't staple anything. Okay, don't staple anything. Don't use paper clips. You don't need to paper clip anything. You don't need to staple anything. That just slows down the process. But here you got a document. You got, like right here. You got the document protector right here. You can get the document, and they can just pull it right out very easily. But this will protect it. This will protect your investment in your family while it sits on a shelf waiting adjudication. And also, it's into a book. It's a book, right? So it's easy for immigration to flip through everything, right? Don't get the work permit. Then Francois, wait for the green card for Hamid when it comes in. When the green card comes in, then you got the Social Security number, you got the green card, then he can go get a job. When he gets his Social Security, when he gets his green card in his hand, okay, Francois, listen. Hamid has his green card in his hand. You need to go back to the Social Security Administration, bring the green card, bring his passport, and update his status as a legal permanent resident. Social Security will go into the computer, set an appointment. They'll go into their computer. They'll take his green card. They'll punch in their computer that he's a legal permanent resident. And then he'll get a new Social Security card in the mail a week to 10 days after the meeting. And all that verbiage that says permission only by Homeland Security, DHS, all that will be gone. Then it'll be gone. It'll be all gone. All that verbiage will go away. He'll have a new Social Security card. The Social Security number is not going to change, but the card will. All that verbiage will go away. So don't waste your money on the work permit, Francois. And I will guide you step by step, Francois, through this whole process. Renes, hey Diego, I submitted my adjustment of status on November 4th, okay? And today I received my appointment letter for my husband's biometrics. Well, look at you on December 2nd. Is it normal to move this fast? Yeah, it's normal to get the biometrics letter. You got it. Just go to the appointment. Now, make sure when you go to the biometrics appointment, make sure you bring the appointment letter with you. Make sure you bring the marriage certificate with you. Make sure you bring the passport with you, both his passport, okay? You got to have this passport, the marriage certificate, and the letter, the appointment letter, okay? Don't forget that. And I'm glad it's moving a little quicker for you, Reness. And you're in Texas, if I remember. So maybe it's moving a little quicker for you in Texas. Francois Livingston, now I can add into my health plan and other stuff. That's great. Now you're getting to understand how this process works, Francois. We are waiting for the Social Security card. Okay. That's what you were waiting for. Now he has it. We'll make a copy tomorrow because it has our address on it. Got a 5-inch binder ready for the 10-year green card. There you go, Francois. You are top of the class today. Always, Francois, top of the class. So you got, now this is Karina's 10-year green card application right here. This is what we've done so far in just under a year. Okay. So in another year, it's going to be probably like this. Okay. So that's good for you. That's good, Francois. Good job. Yeah. Now, when he gets his green card in the mail, once you get him on the joint bank accounts, on on your health insurance, on the bills and everything, then you're going to start saving those copies every month for at least 2 months, 60 days. Wait 60 days. You get the copies of those bills, the service bills. His name's going to be on everything. Put all that in the green card application for the 2-year green card. Okay, but don't stop collecting that information. You got to keep a copy of the first bank statement that you receive of you being joint owners. You're going to need it for the 2-year green card and the 10-year green card. Okay, when you apply for the 10-year green card, they're going to want to see, when did you and Hamid start a joint bank account together? Well, how do you prove it? Well, you prove it by 1, getting his social security number, 2, putting him on your bank account, and 3, waiting for the statement to come in where it'll be dated. You got it? Double A, how can I scan it on SEAC? I go to the website, but I can only check my status. The SEAC is the Consular Electronic Application Center. Okay? What you do is you get a PDF file of whatever it is they're looking for. You upload the PDF file to your computer, and then you go into your SEAC account and upload the information. You said the birth certificate, right? From a PDF file on your computer into SEAC. You cannot scan it directly into SEAC. You gotta go get a PDF file of the birth certificate, and then it's on your computer, downloaded, and then you go into the SEAC, and then you upload it from your computer into the SEAC. You got it? Do you understand what I'm saying? You go to the website. I can only check my status. You got to go into the SEAC account. Okay, you got to go into your account, and you got to look for where you can upload documents. Just like when you uploaded the photo for the DS-160. If you cannot figure it out on SEAC, okay, then go in person to the embassy with the paperwork. Or you can email it to the embassy. What's their email account? Upload it and email it to them. And then put into the body of the email, this is my date of birth, my passport number, this is the NOA2 letter, my receipt number, and here is my uploaded birth certificate. If you can't do it through SEAC. They asked Karina to upload into SEAC her Interpol police certificate. Well, I was in Colombia, and Karina is saying, I can't get into SEAC. All I can do is check my status. Just like you just said. Okay? So I took the PDF file, which was her Interpol police certificate, and I emailed it directly to the U.S. Embassy in Bogota, Colombia. I identified Karina by her passport number and the receipt number on her NOA2 letter. I said, here is the Interpol police certificate you were looking for. Right? They got it. And then the next day, her K-1 visa was issued. Okay? There's more than one way to do this. You can do it through the SEAC account. If you can't get into the SEAC, email it to the embassy directly. But you got to identify in the subject line your NOA2 letter, receipt number, and your full name. That way they can go into their computer and find your case quickly. Francois, you can add Hamid to your health plan and other stuff. You're waiting for the card. We'll be making copies tomorrow, etc. Yeah, Francois, great job. And that's great news for you, Ren S. That's exactly right. And Chris and Emil, thank you guys. Now, Karina's Mondays are a day off from live streaming, okay? So she's relaxing and she's watching the live stream from the back room. She's watching it. Let me see here. Francois Livingston, I was wondering why it said that, Diego. Thank you so much for clarifying. Well, that's why I'm here. That I do the clarifying. This process is complicated. It is and it isn't complicated. It's complicated because USCIS doesn't really explain fully how to do this. Okay, so I've taken a difficult process and simplified it down to a 10th grade level so I can understand it. Okay, and it makes it easier for you guys to understand it. I'm not saying you're stupid, but I'm saying that the USCIS process is complicated. And immigration attorneys know that it's complicated, the way they write everything out. And so they're charging $4 or $5 grand to put a green card package together. I don't know how much they're charging, but it's not difficult, okay? And I will explain to you how to do things if you don't know how to do it. I'll explain it to you in very easy to understand language. Francois, you were wondering why it was saying that, Diego. Yeah, what it's saying, Francois, is that Hamid has a social security number, but he cannot work with it. He cannot use it to go to work with. So immigration, in order to make people understand that, they write it on the front of the social security card. You cannot work without your alternative document, which is the work permit or the green card. In your case, you're just going to wait for the green card. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all this pixie dust over your green card application, Francois. But don't be in a big hurry to mail it off. Give yourself 50 to 60 days to put this green card package together. And you said, thank you so much for clarifying that. All that will disappear once Hamid has his green card in his hand. That's 100% correct. When Karina got her green card in her hand, we went back to the Social Security office. She gave him the green card. The gentleman went in the computer and said, okay, you're now a legal permanent resident. And then 5 days later, she got her new Social Security card in the mail with just her married name on it, her first name, her married name, her Social Security number, and none of that restriction from Homeland Security. All that went away. Ren S., I don't have health insurance, or did I get it from my husband? You need to include health insurance in your green card application for your beneficiary. You got to show some kind of health insurance, okay? If you want to get the green card without too much stress or without too much hassle, or possibly an RFE, try to get your beneficiary on some form of health insurance coverage, okay? Chris and Emma, thank you. And Bob, good night, Diego. My green card expired on November 15th, 2026. When should I remove conditions for the 10-year green card? Okay, well, let's do this. Your green card expires November 15th, 2026. So take 90 days from November 14th. So we got November, October, September, October, November. Let me see here, September to October. So it's August. So I would say around August 20th, somewhere in there, in August 20th of 2026, that's when you should file for the 10-year green card. I would say August 20th, okay? Right in that, August 20th, August 21st, right in there of 2026. August, September, yeah, November, yeah, around August 20th will be fine. And then you're lifting the conditions off the 2-year green card. So you're going to start putting together a package like this.